Hey, Cornerstone, is Pastor Mike. Welcome back to our Nehemiah Project video series. We've been talking about a man named Nehemiah and how he saw the spiritual brokenness and the physical brokenness in the world around him and was stirred to act. Even though he had a comfortable life and he was doing well, he cared about others. And last week, I asked you to stop for a moment and do just one really important thing. Pray. Would you ask God to stir in the hearts of others and in your heart how you can meet the needs right here, right now, so that we can keep reaching the community around us and God's people have a place to come, be discipled, have their marriages, families, and lives restored. This week, I want to talk a little bit about how Nehemiah took a next step, because prayer should always lead to action. So Nehemiah is praying, he's thinking, his heart is stirred so much so that his boss, who's the king, notices something's wrong. I'm going to read a verse. In Nehemiah 4, it says, "The king asked me," speaking of Nehemiah, "what is your request? So I prayed to the God of heaven and answered the king, if it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor with you, send me to Judah and to the city where my ancestors are buried, so that I may rebuild it." Cornerstone, I want to tell you this. Nehemiah took a next step. He prayed, expected God would move, and when God moved, he followed. So if you've been praying how you can get involved, as you've been praying what you can give, I'm going to ask you to take whatever that next step is that God put on your heart. And remember, it's not about the amount of the gift. Jesus stopped everything for the widow's mites. It's about your heart. It's about whatever you can give radically and generously, sacrificially for God's glory. He'll multiply it. 2 loaves and 5. That was good up to that point. But it's 5 loaves and 2 fishes, right? Okay, so just edit. We'll start there. Remember, Jesus took 5 loaves and 2 fishes from a little kid, and he fed like 15,000 people. Imagine what he could do if we all just took what we have in our hands, put it in his, and watched him multiply it. So our goal is to raise $100,000 by Easter, so that we can continue to rebuild God's house here on our property. I hope you want to be involved in that and that you'll take that next step. Thanks.